Hello. It's been a long time since I have my talk. I just they changed my room. I think I'm gonna make another video of the new room. They removed me and Queen from the room that we were and brought us into a new NICU, to a new room, new section. Well, at the fish where Queen was 568, and then they removed her and brought us to dock. So I just want to talk about something. Before I want to talk about it, I just want to say I will remove and I'm gonna do a video of the new room. But yeah, that's Queen's bed right there, and Queen is right there in that she's sitting right there. I think she's making noise. She want me to carry her, but I want to do some quick talk. Something just came on my mind. I just went, I ate some noodles, so something just came on my mind. I'm just like, yeah, reason why people don't live with some people, why some people are homeless, because we don't have homelessness in Africa. There's nothing like homelessness in Africa. We don't have that part of problem in Africa, like homelessness. We don't have that part because we just kind of like a large family. If you're having a problem with your mom, you can always stay with your auntie. If you have a problem with your aunt, you can stay with your brother. If you have you can always go stay with your grandmother. If you have it, or you can always stay with your uncle, or you can better even stay with yourself. It's not that expensive renting in Africa. No, and we have freelance. They don't pay for no rent. You own a house. Do you understand? In Africa, it's not like you paying bills. We don't pay no bills in Africa. Do you understand? That's why it's so hard for us here and finding people on the street homeless. We don't pay bills in Africa because people own their lands. People own their houses. It's not like monthly you have to go, like you going to pay some bills, you going to pay some rent. We don't pay no rent. You understand? The only thing that you have to pay is like school. When you're going for school, you have to pay for your school fees, for some cost, or you sick, go to the hospital, you have to pay for that. But so many things are just free in Africa, like housing. House is free. You understand? You buy a piece of land and you build your house, and that how you own the house. That house becomes yours. Nobody's gonna come in your house and say kick you out and say you evicted, get out of your house. You understand? We don't have no eviction in Africa. No, some people rent, some people are renters, some people buy the lands, and build a lot of houses. Some people take it as a business. They just buy big lands and build someone house, like Oprah Winfrey, like she's doing that in America. Like she owns so many houses, dashing some people houses. Understand? In Africa, people invest in land business. In Africa, they buy vast lands and then they build houses and then they rent it. Some people are renters and some people are owners. You understand? But a lot of people in Africa own houses. It's just like a few percent that the rent. It's not like majority, the whole America, everybody's paying bills, they rent. You hardly see somebody owning a house. In Africa, most people own their house. Most people buy their land and most people own their houses. So I kind of want to talk about the situation in America why you see some people homeless on the street. And they actually have family members. They'll be on the street homeless, but they're still going to visit their family. Their family they have in big houses. They're still going, they stay in family. They'll call their family, go into their house, go eat, but they'll not stay in the house. They'll call their family, hey, I'm coming to eat. Did you cook something? They go visit their family in a beautiful house. They'll give them food, eat. They might even shower, but they don't stay in that house. Why? They don't have peace of mind in that house, so they don't stay there. So I want to tell you, I talk about the situation why you see some people homeless in America, and you think they like to be homeless. Nobody likes to be homeless. Like me, I've been homeless twice in Boston. Not because I like it. Somebody offered me sex to give me a place where I refused. I went to the street. You understand? So there's always a condition when somebody want to give you something. I was in Boston. It was 2018. I was frustrated. I lost my job, all that kind of thing. We got evicted, and somebody in my apartment offered me sex just to give me a place, just taking advantage of my vulnerability, that I don't have a place to go, that I'm frustrated, and the person's offering me sex just to stay in his house. It's like, if you stay in my house, you're gonna give me sex, because the person have been trying to like sleep with me, and I turned him down. I refused him. So when he took the opportunity, when we finally got evicted from our apartment, right? I didn't have no play. I got stranded. He like, this is the opportunity now that she can say no to me. But if you're a strong lady, if you're a virtuous woman, if you don't like somebody, you cannot even go, you cannot sleep with them. I have to like have some little connection with you. I have to have a little click for you. If I don't really have no sexual arousal towards you, I'm not gonna have sex with you. You understand? I need small connection. So he used that because he saw that I was frustrated. He offered me sex to give me shelter, and I turned him down. So my topic is why my topic is that why people prefer the street than to stay with some family members. That's my topic. Why people here in America are homeless or prefer to be on the street than to stay with a particular person. First, they don't have peace of mind. You understand? Somebody like me, I like my peace. I don't like no disturbance. I just like, if there's a place that is so dramatic, you know, the housewife like Nene Leaks that make me, I watch it too. I love drama. I love to watch it, but I'm not that kind of a person. Do you understand? I might do drama in my brain, but I'm not gonna do it in my mouth. You understand? I'm gonna curse you inside my brain, but you're not gonna hear me voice it out. I'm that kind of person. You know, I'm just classy outside, but inside, I'm cursing you inside. You understand? My brain is doing the cursing inside. I'm just like fucking cursing you inside. You don't even know. I'm just cursing you inside, insulting you. But my mouth, I'm not opening this mouth. You understand? Because I'm too classy to be opening my mouth and insulting you. So that's the kind of person I am. So I'm not really that dramatic. But I watch The Housewife Atlanta. I've been like a fan of Nene Leaks. You know, I watch her and I crack up since back home in Cameroon. I watched The Housewife Atlanta. I was upset. Even when I came to America, I wanted to move to Atlanta. That was my favorite state, Atlanta, Georgia, just because of the housewives, reality show, the drama stuff. But I like watching it. I like watching Nene Leaks. I like watching the drama. It's entertainment, you understand? It entertains me. Because I like to watch TV. It's been a long time I watch TV. Now I don't even watch TV. I'm just like on YouTube 24/7. I don't watch TV anymore. I'm always on my phone watching YouTube. That's why I decided to open my YouTube, because now most of the time I'm always on YouTube, watching more stuff on YouTube. I don't watch TV like how I was obsessed with TV. Obsessed with the housewife, the Kardashian. I'm obsessed. And I love the Kardashian because they don't really do drama. They're very classy. So I think I'm that kind of class. I belong to that class. I kind of like the Kardashian. Very classy. So, but in my mouth, I'm ratchet in my brain, but in my mouth, I'm not ratchet like that. You know, I'm very classy. I don't like drama. You know, if I see, I walk away. But in my brain, I am very ratchet in my brain. Very ratchet in my brain. You will not even know what's going in that lady's brain. Okay? She gonna smile with you like that, but in her brain, she's ratchet. She's cussing you out. You understand? So, but outside, you looking a classy lady that want no trouble from you. But in her brain, she's ratchet if you try her. Because that's where the magic works. Her brain. Everything is going in that brain. But in like this, she's just gonna be classy for you because she like, I don't want no drama. So I don't want to talk about that. But what just came up, I just went to eat some noodles. I'm like, you know, like peace of mind is everything. I was watching the movie. That's what makes me, I'm like, I even stopped watching the movie. I'm like, no, I don't want to forget this. Let me come do a video about this, because I was watching an African movie. Frederick Leonard. He's a very good actor. I watch most of his movies. Frederick Leonard. So I've been watching Frederick Leonard movie all these days. He's like a very good actor. So I was just watching his movie. I stopped the movie. I'm like, okay, let me do a talk, because I was watching that movie. Because the guy was so unhappy in the movie. He's a prince. Where his family welcomed him when he came back from overseas and they make a party. Well, meanwhile, he's very empty, very unhappy, and they cook food. They brought people. I turned them down, went to unlock the door. They offer him money, he rejected it. Like, this cannot buy my happiness. None of this makes me happy. So that's why I was like, okay, that's true, and I need to talk about it. Like, your inner peace, your inner happiness, it's not money, it's not house, it's just just different. Just inner peace of mind is more than anything. You can give person millions, billions, that person is still very miserable. That somebody can be in a very beautiful house, but that person deep inside, that person have a wound, very big wound inside that is not healing. But then they stay in this very big house, but inside that person is empty. You see, in that big house, that person is so empty inside. That person have a big hole in their heart. You see somebody having a driving Mercedes-Benz, very big car. You think that person got it all. Inside, that person is very empty. That person is very miserable. You see somebody have a good job. You think, oh, they have it. But deep inside, they have a big hole in their heart. They have a deep wound that is not healing. So I'm just like, money is not, that's what I'm saying. It's for the day. That's when the devil comes in. You understand? Those are what the devil gives you, but makes you miserable. The devil will offer you a house, a big house, and put you inside, but still you're very empty. Still you have a hole in your heart. Still your heart is bleeding. Why am I in this big house, but I'm still miserable? Why do I have this beautiful job, but I'm still miserable? Why do I have this good car, but I'm still miserable? So I'm just like, money cannot buy your happiness. House cannot buy your happiness. So you'll be like, some people will be like, I'd rather stay on the street than stay with this person, because this person is going to cause me pain. This person is going to make me miserable. This person is going to put a hole in my heart. You know, like, this person is the reason for my pain. This person is the reason for me miserable. So they're just like, I can't stay with this person. You know what? I'd rather stay on the street than stay with this person. It's not like you see these homeless people, like they have families all over the place, you know, but they rather stay on the street than stay with somebody that is going to cause them pain, than stay with somebody that are going to make them miserable, than stay with somebody that are going to put a dagger in their heart. You know, that's why I see them move to the street and you see them be very peaceful. I've been in Boston. I've been homeless twice in Boston, and I told you the peaceful time in my life when I was on the street. The first time when I was homeless in Boston was 2016, where some people won't give me peace in my apartment. They make my heart. They make sure my life was hell in that house, you know, in that apartment. Even though I'll pay my rent, I'll pay everything. They make sure they cost me hell in that house so that I can live. You know, you can read all the sign that they don't want you, but they will cost you pain. So I stayed that apartment. It was so painful. I had my job. I worked in Dunkin' Donuts. All my money was going to that bills, everything. They cost me pain. I know that I just said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna move out of this house. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I feel like staying on the street right now is gonna give me peace of mind than stay with in this house. You understand? Because I was so miserable. I was so unpeaceful. I was like, I'd rather stay on the street than stay in this house. So I moved out of the house. And in 2016, I find the most peace on the street. I left all my things. I left my camera, my laptop, very expensive stuff that I've been saving all my life when I was in Maryland. I left my laptop. I left my camera. I left everything in that house. And I moved to the street. And I was so peaceful. I was in the street for 1 whole year, not even staying in a shelter, because I didn't even know what homelessness was. I was just so confused, but I kind of find a lot of peace when I was in the street. The same thing in 2018, moving, the same thing, got evicted, and then this man trying to offer me sex in exchange for me for shelter. But I told him, no, I'd rather go on the street than you wanting to have sex with me because you want to offer me shelter. Do you understand? It's the same thing in that house, blackmail, just trying to blackmail you because they want to have sex with you. You know, if you don't want to have sex with them, they kick you out. So I'm just trying to say that's the way they see so many of the homeless people here. There were a lot of them in Boston, and it's a lot again in Texas. I thought I would not even see this in Texas, but it was than Boston. It was than Boston. So these people kind of feel like they have peace when they are on the street than staying with somebody that will cause them pain. I'm that kind of person. If you're the one that's gonna cause me pain, you're the one that's gonna make me miserable, I'm just like, you know what? I'm better off staying on the street than stay with this person that's gonna make me miserable or that's gonna cause me pain, you know? So don't feel like people homeless, they like it. They don't like it. They don't want to be homeless. I like to be class. I like my space, you know? If you don't know me, I'm very quiet. I like my space, but I'm doing my talking in my brain. Understand? If I want to be ratchet, I know what to do. I'll just go ratchet on my brain. But I just be quiet and be classy because I don't like no drama. But if you want to be in the drama, I'll just be ratchet on my brain. It's hardly for me to like attack somebody or want to fight somebody or want to say. If you hear me like rise up and talk or want to fight or attack somebody, know that it has reached like climax. That's why you see me, I'm like, okay, I can't take this anymore. The water has full over the bucket and it's throwing down and I've exploded and I need to talk. But apart of that, I don't talk. You know, I don't talk at all. I'm very quiet. And most of the time, if I want to go ratchet, I do all my ratchetness on my brain. I just be talking on my brain because I'm not ratchet. I'm not ratchet. I'm not crazy. You know, I'm very classy. I try to be very peaceful, very classy. But if you come for me, I will tear you off. That's me. I don't come for nobody. But if you try me, then that's when you're going to know this lady that cannot talk can tear you off. You know? I'm just like, stay off there. Don't just come trust me. Because if you just step on my toe, then you know that this girl is not quiet. That's the kind of person I am. You know? And I kind of study people before I attack people. Because you don't know people's character. You have to know people before you start attacking them. You understand? I cannot like, a nurse can't just come here and I don't like this nurse. She has to give me some attitude for me not to like her. Do you understand? That's how I am. I don't just see somebody and say, hey, I don't like this people. I study people, I give them chance, and then before I say, you know what, I like you. You know what, I don't like you. Do you understand? So if you come, you start giving me some attitude, that I'm like, you know what, I don't like this nurse. She's giving me some attitude. Another one comes, she's giving me a food, she's giving me this, she's hearing to listen to what I'm saying. I'm home, I don't have a place to go. You know what? I like this nurse. She's very nice. You know what? I don't like that nurse. She's a bitch. Because why? When you ask me what is her reason, she gave me attitude. Now you have a reason not to like this person because this person gave you attitude. Now you have a reason to like this other person. Why? Oh, she's giving me food. Oh, she's giving me gift card. She's feeding me. I'm eating every day my lunch in the cafeteria. You know, she's the reason why I'm still alive in the hospital because she's giving me food. She's giving me clothes. You know, I'm naked. I basically can one cloth and the clothes is not here. But now I have like 3 or 4 clothes. You know, okay, she clothed me with clothes. She's giving me food. She's giving me gift. Oh, I like this nurse, you know. Oh, I don't like that nurse. She's a bitch. She came, she did, you know. So you have to have your reason not to like a person. And you have, just don't hate somebody for no reason. Okay. So that's what I was saying. So people don't stay on the street because they like it. You know, they don't stay on the street because they like it. They might have a billionaire as a father. Yeah, shock it, but they all stay on the street. Why? Oh, I don't like my dad. Why? My dad is a bitch. Oh, I don't like my mom. Why? My mom is a bitch. Do you understand? Oh, I don't like my sister. What? My sister is a bitch. Oh, I don't like my brother. Why? My brother is a bitch. I can't stay with my brother. Why? He's a bitch. I can't stay with my sister. Why? He's a bitch. I can't stay with my mom. Why? She's a bitch. I can't stay with my dad. Why? She's a bitch. Understand? They've done something. Now you don't want to stay with them. They cause you pain. They make you miserable. You understand? And these people say, you know what? I'd rather stay on that street than stay with my mom. I'd rather stay on the street than stay with my dad. Why? That is not nice. That is a monster. That is horrible. That causes me pain. That makes me miserable. I don't want to stay with mom. Why? Mom causes me pain. Mom makes me miserable. Mom is doing this. Mom is making my life a hell. Mom is doing this. You understand? So I don't like staying with my mom. Oh, I don't like staying with my dad. Oh, I'd rather die than stay with my brother. You understand? And it has to be like you have to have that peace of mind to actually stay with somebody. And if you actually stay with somebody that is causing you hell, that's making you having pain, you just like, you know what, it's better I me stay on this street than stay with this person that are gonna cause me pain or gonna make me miserable. You understand? So some of the people have their excuse why they're on the street. If you saw me on the street, you could not even tell that I was homeless because I was so classy and I was so very ashamed to even tell anybody I was homeless because I was still maintaining like very. You could not even tell I was homeless because I still had a job while walking on the street. I had my job, but just that houses, it was just closed. Nobody could not take me. Apartment, you go anywhere, there's no place available for you. So I was forced to stay on the street. You understand? But I had a job. I was working 24/7. Understand? And the few hours I have, I just sleep in one corner on the street, and you will not even tell this lady is homeless. And I was too ashamed to even tell anybody, you know why I'm still on the street. Because I make sure I clean up. Even there's no bathroom, I make sure I go to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I take some towel and wipe myself. I still have my glasses on. I was so classy. You could not even tell that. You know how when people homeless, they're so dirty, you know? I did not even want nobody to even know that I'm homeless. I'm like, you cannot tell a soul that I'm homeless, you understand? So I find a place. In 2016, I was like, oh, I can't tell a soul that I'm homeless. So I find a place because there was no place for me that would cause homeless. You know, I had a job. I was eating in good restaurants, you know. Buy a box of pizza and I eat. I was eating really good because I had my money in my purse. But there was definitely no apartment or any house that would take me in. You understand? Just like it was an attack on me. Like, we don't want you in any apartment. We don't want you in any house. Just like it was just an attack on me. Not for them not wanting me to have a place. Do you understand? It was just kind of a spiritual attack that was under attack. It was just kind of spiritual. I was working. I had my money. My money was full in my purse. I go shopping like other people. Weekends I will go to Marshalls. I will go to Target. I will go to H&M. I will go to Primark. I shop in Macy's. I will like a rich homeless girl on the street in Boston. How kind of like, you have ever heard of rich homeless girl? She's rich, she's wearing clothes, she's eating bed, she sleeps on the street. I was that kind of a person, a rich homeless girl on the street. Because I was so classy, I had my money in the purse, still shopping, do everything, but just the difference that you don't have a place to sleep. And the night I'll just stay on the street, sleep under the cold. That was the difference. Still walking, but I have no place to stay because I was being attacked by spiritually attacked. So I'm just like, not nobody wants to be homeless, you know. You saw me on the street, you will not even, if I don't tell you I'm homeless, you will not believe it because I had my classy shoe on, I have my classy trouser on, I have my classic, I'm shopping in Macy's. I was, no, because I had the money in my purse, but nobody would take me in for any housing or any apartment because I was attacked by the devil, spiritually attacked. Money in my purse, but nobody want to take me in, or nobody apartment won't accept me. But the money was there, so I was just taking care of myself, eating good, doing everything good. All the 5 years I don't have a place, a shelter. So I'm just saying, some people find peace being on the street than stay with a particular kind of people that are gonna cause them pain. I tell I'm that kind of a person because I found peace twice in the street, you know. Instead of staying with these particular people that make you miserable, people just like, I move out. You see all these people on the street, they must have a relative somewhere that they really don't want to deal with. Because you say, oh, you have that auntie there, you want to go live with them. They're like, that auntie, I'd rather stay on the street than stay with that person. You understand? So Some people have their mom, they have their dad, but they like, I'd rather die than stay with my mom. I'd rather die than stay with my dad. My dad is an asshole. You understand? My mom is very naggy. I don't want to deal with my mom. You understand? And they move them to the street because, you know what? I don't want to deal with that. I want my peace. You understand? I'm that kind of person. I'm not ratchet. And I hate ratchetness. I hate it. I don't like drama at all, but I watch drama. I watch Nene Leaks. You understand? It's just not that I'm trying to avoid it. I don't even watch them anymore because I'm kind of being a changed soul. I'm a changed somebody. You understand? So I really don't watch Nene Leaks anymore. But I watch them. I watch Kardashian. I will tell you I'm kind of a classic Kardashian. I feel I'm a Kardashian more than housewife of Atlanta. I'm black, but I'm not really ratchet like that. I'm not a ratchet. But I'm ratchet in my brain. So I'm like, just be careful. These homeless people, they don't like being on the street, okay? And if you ask them, they'll tell you they have an uncle somewhere, but they will not stay in that place. Why? Because that person is causing them pain. They don't have peace of mind. You can stay in a house, you be shivering and shaking like you're gonna have heart attack. That's not a good feeling. Understand? I've stayed with some friends when I was in Boston. My leg would be shaking. I almost have a heart attack. They kicked me out from the house. It's kind of like I calmed down, you know. My heart calmed down when I even left the house. But I was staying in that house, like, I'm gonna die. Because my heart was pumping like that, like I'm gonna die, I'm gonna have an attack. My heart was like this every day because the lady energy was so wrong, you know. Her energy was all over the place, and I was so uncomfortable with that energy. You understand? But she asked me to leave, so I was like, okay, thank you. She asked me to leave. She gave me 2 weeks to move out. Understand? And when I left, I find peace on the street. But when I stayed in the house for 6 months with them, I could not leave because the energy of that house would not allow me. I would lay on the bed. I was so cold and I would be shaking. You know, you would take a shower, hot bath, you wear warm stuff, you climb on the bed because you stay in an energy house. I was literally like cold, like ice in the bed. I was so cold from my head to toe, and then I would be like shaking in the house, shaking. My heart be like pumping, and so I'm shaking, my legs shaking, everything shaking. I'm like, this is not normal because the energy of that lady is very bad. You understand? She's a very bad lady, an evil soul. I think she's the main reason why I'm like, I started being homeless because she started kicking me out. She's the first person that kicked me out. And that one in Maryland, you understand? So the energy around me wasn't good. Her energy was very bad. And that kind of triggered my whole body. My whole body from head to toe. I was so cold. My feet were cold. My body was cold. I would sleep in the bed. I'll be shaking like I'm going to fall and collapse. When I left that house, I was like, thank you, Jesus. I thought if I stayed in that house, I think I could have died. When I left the house, I stayed on the street for 1 hour. Like, I find peace. Instead of house, when I see her, I'm shaking. You understand? That's not a good energy. You know, you have energy. Like, I'm going to talk about astrology. When we talk about astrology, psychics, astrologers, horoscope, like connection, astrology. If you don't connect with somebody, that's what is going to happen. If you really don't have a connection with somebody, you know, you're going to be so cold, you know. So I wasn't connected with the lady, and her energy did not connect with my energy. You understand? She had a very strange energy that affected me. You understand? Her energy affected me. So she had a weird, strange energy that affected me. My entire body was cold from head to toe. I was cold at eyes, like somebody that is dead and in the mortuary and she's in the coffin. That's how I was in that house. Because her energy wasn't good. When she kicked me out, it was for good. Because I find peace when I was on the street. When she kicked me out. So I'm just like, not all energies are good. Okay? Energy. Some energies are very bad. Some energies are very good. And if you stay with people who their energies are really bad, you can't really stay. You'll be so cold. It's just like toxic. It's like these people causing you pain, you know, because the energy, the vibe is not right. And you'll be cold. You understand? That's when you see a homelessness come out, the shelter come out, people in the shelter, people moving out of their mom's house and they stay on the shelter. It's not because they like it. People moving out of their father's house, who's a billionaire having 10 cars, and moving into a shelter. You see, yeah, president's son stay in a shelter. And you be like, this is witchcraft. Why will a president's son stay in a shelter? The energy of their dad is affecting them, so they move out. Do you understand? The energy of their dad is affecting them, so they move out from their dad's house, because the energy of the father is not good, so they move out from their dad's house. The energy of their mom is not good, so they move out from their mom's house, because their mom have a bad energy, so they have to move out from their mom's house. They even move out and stay with their friend, and they come visit their mom. They'll be staying with their friend, their best friend. They have good energy. You see some people have best friends who are sisters, because they have good energy, and they prefer to stay with the best friends and then go visit their mom, because the energy between her and her mom is not a good energy. So she stay away from her mother and stay with her best friend. And then her energy towards the dad is not a good energy. She move away from the dad, because the dad and the daughter have no good energy. So you move out from the dad's house, because they don't have good energy, and moving with their friend. But they go visit their mom, but they stay with their friend, because they like, I can't stay with my dad. My dad is horrible. We don't have the same energy. You understand? So energy is very important. Energy is, you can't have like a roommate, or you can't stay with people where you guys have the energy. The energy is not good. I don't think you can stay forever. At one point, you're gonna move out. Do you understand? At one point, you're gonna move out, because the energy is not right. You understand? At one point, you're gonna move out. You can manage the situation, but at one point, you're gonna move out, because the energy is not right. Like, this is not for me. I'm gonna move out. So energy is everything. If the energy is so wrong, it's not gonna last. The energy is so wrong, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. It's gonna be so temporal that at one point I'm gonna move out. This is temporal. If you stay with somebody, like that's how when I came to this place, the people there treated me like horrible. The energy I dealt with, what you say, these people don't want me. Do you understand? You figure out the energy. You see, they talk about positive energy, they talk about negative energy. You understand? There's a positive energy and there's negative energy. Understand? And positive energy, you see in kindness, you see in love, you see in goodness. You see appreciative. You understand? You see in love, you see in kindness, you see in forgiving, you see all the good things about good energy. And then negative energy, you see drama, you see attack, you see fight. You understand? You see quarrel, see attitude, somebody yelling at you, somebody shouting at you. That's a toxic energy. That's a negative energy. It means that person don't want you. It means that person don't want you in their life. Or this is gonna be temporal. Understand? Or I'm staying with you temporal. We're not gonna last. Do you understand? And positive energy, you've seen a lot of love from this side. You've seen a lot of love from the both sides. You were like, oh, this person really like me. You've seen a lot of love. You've seen a lot of kindness. You understand? Why this? You've seen a lot of attitude, fighting, yelling, toxic energy. You can tell between a positive energy and you can tell between negative energy. And once you walk in a house and you feel a toxic energy coming towards you, you know these people don't want me. You just already know this house don't want me. You understand? This is gonna be temporal. You understand? You can just read it by the energy. Even when you're dating somebody in a relationship, you know this person want me and this person don't want me. You definitely know. Or I'm dating you temporarily, or this is everlasting. You can tell when it comes to energy. It's vibration, attraction, the law of attraction. You talk about it's in astrology. I follow a lot of astrologers, Kelly Rosanna. I follow them a lot. Astrolader. I follow a lot of astrology. That's why I got awoken a lot spiritually, because I was a little bit asleep and I just got woken in Boston. Understand? So the law of attraction, the law of attraction. You attract love. You know, you attract love. Law of attraction. You understand? You can tell this is gonna last. You can tell this is not gonna last by the energy. You can tell when you walk into a house. You can tell this house want me or this house don't want me. Do you know? You don't understand? You can definitely tell when it comes to energy, because my life, I live